Welcome to the National Institute of Academics. Barron'S Gre words list 22. Gauge-Hiatus. Word, gouge. Meaning, tear out. Sentence, in that fight, all the rules were forgotten, the adversaries bit, kicked, and tried to gouge each other's eyes out. Word, gourmand. Meaning, epicure, person who takes excessive pleasure in food and drink. Sentence, gourmands lack self-restraint. If they enjoy a particular cuisine, they eat far too much of it. Word, gourmet. Meaning, connoisseur of food and drink. Sentence, the gourmet stated that this was the best onion soup she had ever tasted. Word, graduated. Meaning, arranged by degrees, of height, difficulty, etc. Sentence, Margaret loved her graduated set of Russian hollow wooden dolls. She spent hours happily putting the smaller dolls into their larger counterparts. Word, graft. Meaning, piece of transplanted tissue, portion of plant inserted in another plant. Sentence, after the fire, Greg required skin grafts to replace the badly damaged areas on his forearms. Words, grandeur. Meaning, impressiveness, stateliness, majesty. Sentence, no matter how often he hiked through the mountains, David never failed to be struck by the grandeur of the Sierra Nevada range. Words, grandiloquent. Meaning, pompous, bombastic. Sentence, the politician could never speak simply, she was always grandiloquent. Word, grandiose. Meaning, pretentious, high-flown, ridiculously exaggerated, impressive. Sentence, the aged matinee idol still had grandiose notions of his supposed importance in the theatrical world. Word, granulate. Meaning, form into grains. Sentence, sugar that has been granulated dissolves more readily than lump sugar. Word, graphic. Meaning, pertaining to the art of delineating, vividly described. Sentence, I was particularly impressed by the graphic presentation of the storm. Word, grapple. Meaning, wrestle, come to grips with. Sentence, he grappled with the burglar and overpowered him. Word, grate. Meaning, make a harsh noise, have an unpleasant effect, shred. Sentence, the screams of the quarreling children grated on her nerves. Word, gratify. Meaning, please. Sentence, Lori's parents were gratified by her successful performance on the SAT. Word, gratis. Meaning, free. Sentence, the company offered to give one package gratis to every purchaser of one of their products. Word, gratuitous. Meaning, given freely, unwarranted, uncalled for. Sentence, quit making gratuitous comments about my driving, no one asked you for your opinion. Word, gravity. Meaning, seriousness. Sentence, we could tell we were in serious trouble from the gravity of the principal's expression. Word, gregarious. Meaning, sociable. Sentence, typically, partygoers are gregarious, hermits are not. Word, grievance. Meaning, cause of complaint. Sentence, when her supervisor ignored her complaint, she took her grievance to the union. Word, grill. Meaning, question severely. Sentence, in violation of the Miranda law, the police grilled the suspect for several hours before reading him his rights. Word, grimace. Meaning, a facial distortion to show feelings such as pain, disgust, etc. Sentence, even though he remained silent, his grimace indicated his displeasure. Word, harangue. Meaning, noisy speech. Sentence, in her lengthy harangue, the principal berated the offenders. Word, harass. Meaning, to annoy by repeated attacks. Sentence, when he could not pay his bills as quickly as he had promised, he was harassed by his creditors. Word, harbinger. Meaning, forerunner. Sentence, the crocus is an early harbinger of spring. Word, harbor. Meaning, provide a refuge for, hide. Sentence, the church harbored illegal aliens who were political refugees. Word, hardy. Meaning, sturdy, robust, able to stand inclement weather. Sentence, we asked the gardening expert to recommend particularly hardy plants that could withstand our harsh New England winters. Word, harrowing. Meaning, agonizing, distressing, traumatic. Sentence, at first the former prisoner did not wish to discuss his harrowing months of captivity as a political hostage. Word, haughtiness. Meaning, pride, arrogance. Sentence, when she realized that Darcy believed himself too good to dance with his inferiors, Elizabeth took great offense at his haughtiness. Word, hazardous. Meaning, dangerous. Sentence, your occupation is too hazardous for insurance companies to consider your application. Word, hazy. Meaning, slightly obscure. Sentence, in hazy weather, you cannot see the top of this mountain. Word, headlong. Meaning, hasty, rash. Sentence, the slave seized the unexpected chance to make a headlong dash across the border to freedom. Word, headstrong. Meaning, stubborn, willful, unyielding. Sentence, because she refused to marry the man her parents had chosen for her, everyone scolded Minna and called her a foolish headstrong girl. Word, heckler. Meaning, person who harasses others. Sentence, the heckler kept interrupting the speaker with rude remarks. Word, hedonist. Meaning, one who believes that pleasure is the sole aim in life. Sentence, a thoroughgoing hedonist, he considered only his own pleasure and ignored any claims others had on his money or time. Word, heed. Meaning, pay attention to, consider. Sentence, we hope you heed our advice and get a good night's sleep before the test. Word, heedless. Meaning, not noticing, disregarding. Sentence, he drove on, heedless of the danger warnings placed at the side of the road. Word, heinous. Meaning, atrocious, hatefully bad. Sentence, Hitler's heinous crimes will never be forgotten. Word, herbivorous. Meaning, grain-eating. Sentence, some herbivorous animals have two stomachs for digesting their food. Word, hermetic. Meaning, sealed by fusion so as to be airtight. Sentence, after you sterilize the bandages, place them in a container and seal it with a hermetic seal to protect them from contamination by airborne bacteria. Word, hermitage. Meaning, home of a hermit. Sentence, even in his remote hermitage he could not escape completely from the world. Word, heyday. Meaning, time of greatest success, prime. Sentence, in their heyday, the San Francisco 49ers won the Super Bowl 2 years running. Word, hiatus. Meaning, gap, interruption in duration or continuity, pause. Sentence, during the summer hiatus, many students try to earn enough money to pay their tuition for the next school year.